Bullhorn, Betty. Bullhorn, Betty. Bullhorn, Betty. Get it? I don't like using this, police chief, and I haven't. I've been respectful.
No, you were good today with it.
And not only that, but I was respectful all week to your police department.
I'm not gonna lie, you're getting.
He has a heckler. I'm Bullhorn Betty. They asked me for my name. Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Get our much bigger audience. Believe that, buddy. So please don't refer to me as a heckler. I'm Bullhorn Betty. They asked me for my name, and I said I want to be addressed as Bullhorn Betty.
Or the Betty Strangler. Thank you very much.
This is Mama Bullhorn.
Well, hello, Mama Bullhorn. What is shaking bacon?
Well, it's Monday night, and I just wanted to say hello.
Hey. I am eating a colossal cinnamon roll.
Oh, I heard you say that. Oh, my goodness.
Let me ask you this. How do you feel about these POSs doing what they are doing to me? Maybe I shouldn't ask that. Maybe I should. Maybe we should do that on a Sunday after church.
Thrown in jail. They'll be sending a damn sheriff to my doorstep.
My mother's being facetious. I just want to make sure that anybody listening don't go to Tennessee, Mama.
Lord. I was ready to bring my Louis with me.
Yeah,
Mr. Louis, and his last name's Bill.
Yeah, well, Ma, we don't visually any justice.
Bullhorn Betty.
Or the Betty Strangler. Thank you very much.
Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty.
I know.
Get it?
But I did scare quite a few of your boyfriends.
That is true. That is true. Let's leave it above board. Let's not go too personal, Ma.
And I just, like I said, I've had enough of people causing grief for Seth. I can stay professional and I can stay above board for a while, and then after a while, then I just lose my patience.
You hold all the secrets. You hold all the skeletons in Bullhorn Betty's closet.
I know.
What's going on here?
I'm telling you, I have to take blood pressure pills because I get so wound up.
Yeah.
And, I just want to reach through the freaking television and slap them a couple of times and say, wake up.
Right. Now.
Either you're going to find your kid or you're going to jail. I'm Grady Judd, 100%.
Yeah, in Florida, this the crap that they're doing in Tennessee would never fly here in Florida. People would lose their jobs. I'll tell you that.
Oh, no. You think about Grady Judd. He would be all over it. There's missing kids that don't stay missing very long. Let me tell you. He knows how to put his finger right on everything. And that would not happen in Tennessee. I'm telling you, you didn't see my post this morning. You have an aunt that lives in a county up there that's totally Amish, and they have no need for law enforcement. She's been there 2 years and never seen one.
Wow.
And I said, are you sure you got any?
That's a little concerning, but I would believe it in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I would believe it in Tennessee. They lock their doors on the weekends, nights and weekends. They shut their police and sheriff's offices down.
Elon Musk and his genius team of the smartest men in the world, they know where that money went, and it's going to come out.
Yeah.
It's just like the...
Well, let's not get too heavily into the politics and stuff. Let's keep it to the case topic.
I'm running the same thing, and to the... when Seth and Sebastian pray to God, I pray to God that Wong...
So what's going on, guys? My name is Hong, and for those of you that followed us since like the beginning of last year, you may have heard of me, and I'm hardly live, right? So if you guys follow the case, and you guys know that Sebastian's been missing since mid-February, and it's getting escalated lie after lie, it gets bigger and bigger, and now that we're starting to get death threats, and all the other stuff that, like, if you guys will be on Twitter, you guys will see that our lawyers are taking action, and it goes to a point that they even muzzle Nick. So I'm here to talk about Sebastian, okay? So Sebastian's been missing since mid-February. It's been 7 months. And these people, like the Dropfoots, Proudfoots, they've been trying so hard each and every day to shut people up to trying to find this poor kid, a special kid.
Nick the Hat and Dog, all of their work, I think they will nail it eventually.
I love you, Brian. There's fear and darkness all around you. What did you do? You're living it every night, aren't you, boy? Turn yourself in, Brian. Once in your life, be a man.
Pray to God. I pray to God that Wong, you know, Nick the Hat, and Dogs, all of their work, I think they will nail it eventually. But I think they've already found the truth. It just, nobody is listening.
Nobody's searching. Are you kidding me? The only people that can solve this case and bring justice for Sebastian haven't even done a secondary targeted search in his case.
Honey, they're using you as a diversion. You're their plan B. Okay? You're their plan B.
Yeah.
Okay, you're the diversion. And I don't know what I can say and not say, but
yeah, just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. But
it's an ugly truth that's going to come out. And the same goes for Summer Wells. The truth is going to come out. And it's all the kids that are missing in Tennessee. Nobody's looking for them because the counties, let me explain this one thing before I get my senior moments. The counties in Tennessee are so bankrupt, they can't afford a high-profile trial. That's why they're not pursuing this. That's why they are not pursuing the Wells case. That's why they're not pursuing the Layla case. Come on.
Well, actually, Layla's case, I truly do believe law enforcement is doing what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, again, this time in Layla Santinella's case, they had already had about 5 or 6 different targeted searches at this point in that case. We've had none.
Well, we know what. Okay, we know who did it.
No, it was not her boyfriend. It was not her boyfriend. It was not Michael. Michael did some things, but he's not responsible for her condition.
Well, he knows who did it.
I would say that's a lot warmer.
Yep.
That's a lot warmer.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. All right, baby. I'm going to let you go and let somebody else talk.
But, all right, Mama. I love you. Thanks for calling in.
I'm not as redneck as I sound.
Of course not.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too. Go round up the cows.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bullhorn, Betty. Bullhorn, Betty. Bullhorn, Betty. Get it?
Let me have you, Brian.
What did you do? You're living it every night, aren't you, boy? Turn yourself in, Brian. Once in your life, be a man.
Let me have you, Brian.
Woo!